One of my favorite ways to stay motivated is by setting ambitious yet achievable goals that inspire me to make consistent progress over time. For example, I set a goal to earn my first $1 million in a few years, and it took me 8 years to achieve that goal. But because I was making consistent progress towards that goal, I was inspired to keep moving forward, and eventually I reached that goal. And then I set a new goal to earn my first $10 million, and it took me 5 years to reach that goal. And again, I was inspired to do that because I was making some form of consistent progress. In this video, I want to share with you how you can apply this exact same strategy to your own life so that you can stay motivated over time. So, the key is to set what is called an outcome goal along with multiple smaller process goals that all work together to help you achieve that outcome goal. So, let me give you an example. Let's say your outcome goal is to lose weight and get healthier. You might think that losing 20 pounds or 5% of your body weight is a really big deal, and it is a big deal. So, if that's your only goal, then it's likely that you'll feel overwhelmed and get demotivated. But if you break that down into smaller goals that are easier to achieve in the short term, then you have a better chance of staying focused and actually achieving your bigger goal. For example, instead of saying, "I want to lose 20 pounds," you could say something like, "I want to lose 1 pound per week." Now that sounds much more achievable, doesn't it? Or, instead of saying, "I want to eat healthier," you could say something like, "I will eat 3 servings of vegetables every day." Again, that sounds far more achievable than the original statement. And it's also more specific. It gives you a clear action to take each day. So, in this context, eating 3 servings of vegetables every day is considered a process goal, and your lose 1 pound per week is an outcome goal. Your process goal is something that you can control, but your outcome goal is something that you can't control directly. So, when you focus on the process, the outcome will take care of itself over time. So, in this video, I am going to show you 7 great process goals that you can start focusing on today to help you achieve your own unique outcome goals. Number 1. Write down your goals. When you write down your goals, you're more likely to actually achieve them. It's that simple. In fact, according to multiple studies, writing down your goals makes them up to 40% more likely to be achieved. So, how do you do this effectively? First, identify a quiet place where you won't be interrupted for about 30 minutes. Second, write down as many goals as you can think of, both short-term and long-term. Don't hold back. Write down anything that comes to mind. Third, organize your goals based on the areas of your life that they relate to, such as health, relationships, career, finances, etc. Fourth, assign a deadline to each goal so that you have a clear time frame to work within. Fifth, write down the steps that you need to take to achieve each goal. This is important because it turns your goals from being wishful thinking to actionable items. And finally, review your goals regularly so that you stay focused and on track. You can do this daily, weekly, or even monthly. Just make sure that you're holding yourself accountable. 2. Visualize your goals. Visualization is another powerful tool that can help you stay focused and motivated when working towards your goals. When you visualize, you bring your goals to life in your mind's eye. You create a vivid mental image of what you want to achieve, which can help you see the possibilities and benefits of reaching your goals. To visualize your goals, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already having achieved your goals. What does it feel like? What do you see, hear, smell, taste, or touch? The more detailed and realistic your visualization is, the better. Once you've created a clear mental image of your desired outcome, take some time to appreciate the feeling of having achieved your goals. This positive emotional state can help you stay motivated and focused on taking the necessary steps to reach your desired outcome. You can visualize your goals daily or even multiple times per day. For example, you could visualize your goals first thing in the morning to set the tone for the day, or before going to bed to reflect on your progress and recharge for the next day. No. 3. Use a planner or calendar. A planner or calendar is a tangible reminder of what you need to do to achieve your goals. It allows you to track your progress and stay focused on what's important. You can schedule tasks related to your goals and allocate time to work on them. Seeing your progress over time can be motivating and help you stay on track. Additionally, a planner or calendar helps you prioritize tasks, manage your time effectively, and avoid distractions. When you know what you need to do and when to do it, you're less likely to get sidetracked and more likely to make consistent progress towards your goals. You can use a physical planner or calendar or an app on your phone or computer. There are tons of great options out there. Just choose one that works best for you and your lifestyle. Number 4. Reward your progress. When you reward your progress, no matter how small it may seem, you're reinforcing positive behavior and creating a positive feedback loop. This means that you're more likely to continue taking steps towards your goals and ultimately achieve them. To reward your progress effectively, set clear milestones or deadlines for yourself. These can be short-term or long-term goals depending on the size of your overall goals. Once you reach a milestone, reward yourself with something that you enjoy. This could be a small treat like a movie or a night out with friends, or it could be a larger reward like a vacation. When you reward yourself, take the time to appreciate your accomplishments and celebrate your success. This positive reinforcement will help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Remember that rewarding your progress doesn't mean that you're being self-indulgent. It's a strategic way to stay focused and motivated and ultimately achieve your goals. No. 5. Eliminate distractions. Distractions are anything that takes your focus away from your goals and prevents you from making progress towards them. These can be internal distractions like negative thoughts or limiting beliefs, or external distractions like social media or other people's opinions. To eliminate distractions effectively, start by identifying what's distracting you. This can be difficult because sometimes distractions can be subtle and sneaky. But once you know what's distracting you, take steps to minimize those distractions. For example, you could turn off notifications on your phone or block certain websites when you're working on a task. You can also practice mindfulness and learn to focus on the present moment so that you're less likely to get carried away by negative thoughts or worries about the future. Eliminating distractions doesn't mean that you need to isolate yourself from the world or avoid all forms of entertainment. It's about being intentional with your time and focus so that you can make consistent progress towards your goals. No. 6. Learn from others. Learning from others who have achieved similar goals that you have is a great way to stay motivated. When you see how others have overcome challenges and achieved success, it can inspire you to keep moving forward. Plus, you can avoid the common mistakes that others have made and learn from their successes. There are a few ways to learn from others effectively. First, you can read books or articles about people who have achieved similar goals that you have. This is a great way to learn about different perspectives and strategies that people have used to achieve success. Second, you can connect with people who have achieved similar goals through networking events or online communities. By talking to others, you can gain insights and learn about the challenges and successes that they've experienced. Finally, you can attend workshops or classes led by experts in your field. This is a great way to learn practical tips and strategies that you can apply to your own goal-setting process. When learning from others, it's important to be respectful and appreciative. Thank people for sharing their knowledge and be open to their advice and perspectives. Remember that everyone's journey is unique, and what worked for someone else may not work for you. But by learning from others, you can gain valuable insights and stay motivated as you work towards your own goals. And no. 7. Remember why you started. It is easy to get caught up in the day-to-day details of working towards your goals and lose sight of the bigger picture. When this happens, it is important to take a step back and remind yourself of your reasons for starting in the first place. Your reasons for starting your journey are why, and they are an important source of motivation. They remind you of what you want to achieve and why it's worth the effort. To stay connected to your why, take some time each day to reflect on your goals and the reasons behind them. You can do this through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a few moments to think about your goals and the impact they lines have on your life. As you reflect, ask yourself questions like, why is this goal important to me? What do I hope to achieve by setting this goal? And how will achieving this goal improve my life or the lives of others? By taking the time to reconnect with your why, you'll be reminded of the value of your goals and stay motivated to work towards them. The bottom line is that if you want to achieve your goals, then you need to stay focused and motivated over time. But that's not easy to do. But hopefully now you know how to do that by setting multiple smaller goals that work together to help you achieve your bigger goals. So, good luck, and I hope that you achieve everything that you set your mind to.